Hey guys, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be running through 5 things that I wish I knew as a beginner runner and some common mistakes that I've made. Hopefully you can take something from this video today and improve your running in some way. Number 1, doing a proper warm up and cool down. When I first started running, I would do a couple of static stretches, I would chuck my AirPods in and off I went. Doing this often resulted in my legs fatiguing more quickly and my body not getting into the full swing of things until about halfway through the workout, which of course is not ideal. The first reason why a warm up is so important is it primes your legs for exercise. The second reason is it gets your central nervous system revving, which therefore makes you perform better during your run. Try adding some dynamic stretches into your routine and allocating at least 10 minutes of easy running for your warm up and your cool down. Number 2, getting the right shoe for your feet. My first pair of running shoes were the Nike Tempo Next Percents. To this day, they're the most comfortable running shoe I've ever worn and I absolutely love these things. But the only downside to them is they didn't really work well on the long runs. They're more for speed work, hence the name Tempo. So to start performing better at longer distances, I had to look for a longer distance shoe. For my longer runs, I tried my luck with the world's most popular running shoe, the Nike Alpha Fly, and I just assumed that it would work for me. Boy, was I wrong. It turns out that each runner has their own unique foot that works really great in some shoes, but really terribly in others. My foot, unfortunately, didn't like the Nike Alpha Flies, didn't like the Vapor Flies, didn't like a couple of other shoes due to them being quite narrow. It's a common trend in the Nike super shoes. And it ended up giving me some pretty nasty blisters on the arch of my foot. So after a lot of stuffing around, I finally made the decision to go down to my local running store, get my feet assessed. They prescribed me with the right shoe for my feet, and ever since it's been absolutely bliss. So I couldn't recommend going down to your local running store enough and taking the guesswork, the expensive guesswork out of buying a new pair of running shoes. Also, don't underestimate a good pair of running socks. Some good pairs, to name a few, would be Steigen, Features. Yeah, those are definitely both my favorites. Number 3, the 80-20 rule. The 80-20 rule basically means that 80% of your running should be easy running. Easy running meaning that you should be able to hold a conversation at the pace that you're going. The remaining 20% is left for speed work, which is your interval, your threshold, and your tempo sessions. I made the mistake of going out too hard too often, burning out, which then led to injuries like my soleus flaring up and having dramas with my hip flexors over time. I say this every video, but make sure you keep your easy runs easy. If you're looking to increase your kilometers each week, a good system is the 10% rule. So you just want to increase your total kilometers for the week by 10% each week. That way you've got a steady incline and you're less likely to burn out. Number 4, using a running watch and a tracking app. One of the best investments you can make, in my opinion, is getting yourself a watch that will track your distance, pace, and heart rate. There are a lot of watches on the market to choose from that range from $200 to even a few $1,000s. So there should be one that you can find that's in your suitable price range. And doing so will enable you to track your performance and more easily program around your current fitness level. I personally use the Garmin 745 right here. So using a tracking app like Strava, which is completely free, is also beneficial as it automatically uploads your run in a detailed form and it has really helpful stats like your total kilometers for the week, your best efforts, and even shows you your running route after you're done. And lastly, number 5, you can't out-train a bad diet. As we all know all too well, the saying, you can't out-train a bad diet, crosses over to running too, of course. If you're wanting to improve your times and your overall performance, you're gonna have to get your eating on track, guys. A few tips on improving your diet, and just a disclaimer, I'm not a nutritionist, I'm not a dietitian. This is just a few general rules that I've followed that have worked really well for me personally. Try limiting your sugar intake and processed foods, takeout. Start with good whole foods that are nutrient dense and items with minimal ingredients on the packaging. Seasoning should be your best friend. Veggies are amazing, don't lie to yourself. And never underestimate a good home-cooked meal. Do these things and you're on the right track to becoming the runner that you strive to be. All right, guys, we'll finish the video there. Hopefully you got something valuable out of this. If you did enjoy it, make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.